Is this a negative or a positive or a zero sloped graph? To analyze any graph, we need 2 points, say point 1 and point 2. And next thing that we need to do is we need to project these points onto x and y axis. So the projection of this point onto x axis is this. Say we'll call this as A so that it's easy to talk. The projection of point A onto x axis is at 10. And the projection of point A along the y axis is 6. The same thing should be done at the other end. The projection of B onto the x axis is 90 and onto y axis is 2. And this is our dotted line. Always try to make it dotted line so it looks neat, right? Okay, now to analyze a slope, we need to look at the amount of change along the x-axis. So it changed from 10 to 90. That is, we are moving from A to B, remember. And to analyze the change along the y-axis, the same thing should be done. That is, we should move from A to B. A is at 6 and B is at 2. Right? So please look at this. There is a decreasing value. Okay. So since there is a decreasing value, the graph is a negative sloped graph. Is negative sloped. Now, the next thing is to find the slope itself. Slope is equal to change along the y divided by change along the x. So how do you find the change along y? We need to subtract these two values. That is 6 minus 2 divided by change along x. Sorry, my bad. 2 minus 6. Not 6 minus 2, 2 minus 6. So we are going to 2 from 6. So basically we are moving from by minus ay divided by bx minus ax. So bx would be 90 minus ax is 10. So this would be minus 4 divided by 80. That is minus 1 by 20. Right? So this you can clearly see is a negative slope graph and we have a value of 1 by 20. Okay, now what is the meaning of this? What can you conclude? For every shift along x-axis by amount of 20, there is a decrease of y-axis by 1 unit. That is, if I shift 20 units, like say 42, like 10 to, no, let me, okay, I'll show you it here itself. 10 to 30, it's clear. So we have shifted by 20 units, right? 10 to 30, we have shifted by 20 units over here. And we can see that y is decreasing from 6 to 5.5. This point is 30, 5.5. Can you see that? So we shifted by half a unit. Sorry, this is 5, not 5.5, this is 5. Because this is 4, right? So this will be 5. We shifted by 1 unit. We decreased by 1 unit. That's what this means. For every shift of 20 units along x-axis, there is decrease of 1 unit along y-axis. right? So this is your conclusion. You can observe between any 2 points. You can observe from 30 to 50, 40 to 60. You'll get to see that there is decrease by 1 unit. And remember, here the scales are different. So even I got confused with that. I didn't, not confused. I didn't see that properly. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's in this manner. Any other graph, you would have had a different or a better clear version of this. But yes, over here, this is it, and this is your conclusion. So more than the answer, you need to understand the conclusion. Answer again is not a big deal to figure out. You get used to this graph and you get used to this set of values and everything, coordinates and everything, and this is a matter of subtraction. But this is something that we need to understand clearly. So I would give priority to this.